That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band, we'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band, we'll talk after.
You're mine now. Looking so good. See. Hey. Coming from the rear. Let's see what... God.
And raw. And raw.
Thanks.
Then raw.
Okay.
Then raw.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Beyond. Seek. Earth and raw.
On your right. Coming! Get me!
Beyond. Seek. Earth and raw. Earth and raw. Seek.
Watch the left. Hey! Over here!
Then.
Let's see what you got. Back in the fight.
We'll send.
Fuck up, envoy. Coming! Hey! Okay.
Then raw. Then raw.
Good one! Take that, you...
What happened to that bear?
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the claviger. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Well, anything. You might have noticed the Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news. The situation is...
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? This has happened to you before? The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do you know some...
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forget...
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Could this pillar of archery be connected to the plague?
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land, the roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness. Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will and corruption? It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. No, not its fault. Fear hides behind teeth and talons. We are afraid too. We fear the rot. It spreads in the bear, the water, the wild. It is an infection. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide, do you wish this power or not? Go then. We would have given you such a gift, but you scorn us. Face your perils alone, but do not call for us in your need.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. Not that she... Your interests are more aligned than you know. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. Ah, you're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that thing. Can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can. Let's talk the next time we're at camp. I feel like I should know more about you.
This is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Tall grass, huh? Even in Rauatai, you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner. But why would your Emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insight. I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. Now that we've seen the Dream Scourge, I understand what the fuss is about. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of... Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling... I'll let you get some rest, but... Thanks for... It's good. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. Well, you seem pretty lucid to me. I wouldn't worry. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first. It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one... Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around... Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. The Living Land... But for a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law... For others... It was, used to be. That's what some field guards do. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew. So did my commanding officers. That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change. Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates. You're pretty nosy, aren't you? I can see how you and Inquisitor Ludwig got along. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it at that. I joined up with the Rawatine Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago. Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatine. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to add here, bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier. Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Juana didn't want us there. I'd always heard that war... I deserted it, and I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years. Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew. Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough. I did. Yeah. For a while. Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences. Hey, advice is easy. The hard part... What do you want to know? My favorite subject. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales? Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rauatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. A thump on the back and a crack on the skull from a brother who says you should visit more. It's complicated. I guess home usually is. Lashed by storms, battered by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are. You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle. It's true that the same things that make Rauatai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built it's been hard won across a variety of conquests. Some of the same as traditionalists ever, but check your bedroll for fangworms. Bring your After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is. Gilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it. I haven't seen this much excitement. In a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
This is mine. Right flank.
We make a good squad. Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
Here we go! Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in... They say the savannas of Ishamatala are home to countless herds of wild horses. I've never seen a horse. Good day.
Welcome to... Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the... But
That sounds ominous.
anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? Nope. With talk, like, at least...
Don't mind me. Just doing my job.
It's been a lot quieter.
The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
On.
You refused our help once. Now, you return to us. You accuse us when we only ever offered our aid. We never meant any harm. But now, you share our prison. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. Your heart stilled, but we were not the one to silence its song. We are not corrupt. Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance. We could send you back. Just this once. Are you truly so blind? There will be no next life for you. The same roots that bind us bind you too. Accept our gift and free us in return, or share our prison forever. Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you. Immensely. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored... That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past life?
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. Well, she doesn't accept payment. All you have to lose is your time. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Sometimes it's easier to ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Runeade's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Oh, I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. This to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Envoy, what can I do for you? You're looking well. You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys,
Hey! I had a dream about you. In my dream, you weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. It wasn't a tree? Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. If you need something for the pain, there's an apothecary by the bathhouse. Liviana didn't think you'd make it, but Liviana's taking good care of me. Stay safe. You don't want to end up back here again. Got in a fight with the Adirian guards. I started it, they finished it. If you need something for the pain, there's an apothecary by the bathhouse.
Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
Envoy, could I speak? So, you're that godlike, the Adirian envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the Strangleroot, right? Say, would you be up for helping out some down-on-their-luck Adirians who can... Heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor. Galarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirians. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adirian in the city. Now they're everywhere. let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Loveled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they're a... Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore... It's a little too dangerous for the...
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Thank you for hearing me out, in any case. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, Envoy. God bless you.
You died.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't. And yet you rallied your spirit.
Oh. Very good.
With that, I had better news for him. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust political foes, but the dream skirt. You've seen fur. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor, she's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They've sabotaged our... I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't, but if Inquisitor these Paradisian rebels must face justice.
You sound like a Rawatayan admiral.
I have no taste for it. But our Lude, let's...
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't. He's staying rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. And then, for one thing, Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the Living Lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as... They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. You haven't seen what's really outside of these walls. Trust me, that bear was the least of it.
He's right.
Remember... I admire your confidence. We'll...
How about we...
Still can't believe you're alive.
It's really you! I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are... Yes, sir. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and gods. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. Sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. We don't make it to the High Crown Court much. They operate out of the Cartographers Guild. At least it's cozier than the soldiers' barracks. And they let me copy their maps. Most of the places we go aren't as treacherous as this temple, though. It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's a... well, he's like you. A godlike. He belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and... Sorry. Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route. You'll know you're headed... We posted a... Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget, you'll probably thank...
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober. Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
One for you! Another glorious battle.
I don't think the new owners like company.
Next one's mine. Another down. Nice.
Hope you don't mind spiders.
Unseen, unheard. Ready, aim.
Coming in hot. Aye, aye.
Quiet as the depths.
I can't keep this.
Back on my feet.
One for you!
Not looking so good.
And raw!
Next one's mine. One for us. Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise. Stand back.
don't seek. What's in wrong?
I was just getting warmed up. Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
We've got trouble. Uninvited company.
Grave robbers. Reincarnating is only a step up.
Show me what you got. Are you?
Take your best shot. Stand a chance. Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
Here we go. You're right. You'll seek.
Zarabs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. You take lead.
You're mine now. Next one's mine. He on seek.
This is the Hengen's place, or was. It's the Zarab's now. What's that Zarab doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarab. Don't see that? Of course you don't see... I don't speak Zarab, but it definitely answered you. I agree. He's not hurting anyone. What made him come this way, though? Right behind you. Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Show me what you Who's ready for more?
But Donshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization. I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarep holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds. We've already had to move back. It's a dangerous frontier out there. We've already had to move back the palisades line a few times.
Keep up the good work, soldiers. And Lester,
It's outside, the militia's in over their heads.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so.
The living lands are a dangerous place. Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. I don't mind him. What are you interested in? Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the Garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out? Heard you killed that bear. You need to outfit yourself if you're hunting game like that.
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Valter over there. Just don't expect much. I like him just as much as one should like an ex-husband, and not 1 ounce more. Stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did, and let's leave it at that.
Armor and shields for sale.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. Tainted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out. Obviously, it's strange. All right. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why? That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, and then I came here and found a Zorip. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again. You think so? Not that I disagree, but... You're right. What if I'm wrong? God, I'm just looking for something to blame. I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for...
Godlike.